Scooch. Hello, and here we have the latest episode, Lion 2, the movie.
That's a cool voiceover voice.
Thank you.
Alright. So yeah, we have this cool, this idea for a movie, this dog copter, which is kind of like...
In a world where humanity is brought to the brink of extinction, the most likely hero is some robotic dog thing that's part helicopter and shoots missiles out of its ass.
The most human is a dog copter.
It's a cop and can shoot missiles out of his ass.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of Astro Boy, only a dog, because it's a robot dog, and
it's like Bolt meets Astro Boy meets a helicopter.
Yeah. And even Astro Boy had a machine gun in its ass.
I could buy that.
Yeah, so this is another like one of those little. It could be like a little anime nod to something, but because this show loves anime. So yeah, Steven and Connie are going to see this movie. Connie's back, by the way.
Yep, which is awesome. We haven't seen her in a while, and it's perhaps her first time meeting the Gems in person.
Well, they've met before, but it was very.
Yeah, it was more like the awkward first meeting. This is more like a friendly.
Like they know who she is now.
Yep, and yeah, Connie is showing Steven this.
It's a trailer for
the movie, and it looks somewhat like, and since it's a book adaptation of some kind,
there's a book called Dog Copter apparently. There's
3 of them since this is the
third
second
movie.
sequel.
I wonder. I don't know if they're called it's like Dog Copter 2 the book, Dog Copter 3 the book, and it's in 3D apparently, like everything else nowadays.
3
in 3D.
Yep. But
before I go into detail, there's a Tumblr site called Keep Beach City Weird. It's basically like a recreation of Ronaldo's website.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm serious. And one of them is a review for Dogcopter 3, and he's saying how much he hates the movie.
Oh wow! I just love how amazing these online role player characters can be. It is just.
And apparently
insane.
They split the last book into 2 movies or something, or into 3 movies.
Gee, that never happens.
So
Hunger Games. Hunger Games number 2.
Yeah, but The Hobbit was 3 movies.
Hunger Games number 2 is Divergence.
Well, every final book is immediately 2 movies nowadays since Harry Potter.
Yeah, thankfully Battle of 5 Armies wasn't Battle of 5 Armies Part 1 and Part 2.
Yeah,
just be happy about that. But
so yeah, it
kind of looks, and oddly enough, since it's a book adaptation, if this thing was real, Michael Bay would so make it.
It kind of looks like Michael Bay did it. At least they're trying to make it look like he did.
Yep.
So yeah, Connie's showing them what the gems about the trailer,
and Amethyst just changes into wait, no. First off, when the gems come back from their mission, Garnet and Pearl have some weird dramatic pose that it looks like.
That's their poses. They mean whenever they come out of the warp pad, they gotta look all magical girl like.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
It's awesome.
Yep, Steven's the only one who gets away with not doing that.
Because he's a kid.
Yep.
So he's got to go all, I'm a gem!
Yep. And, yeah.
So Amethyst turns into Dog Cop, who needs to go see movies when you've got magic. Turns into a little boombox.
Yep, her head turns into a boombox, and even Garnet is like...
I'm badass, but I still like this tune.
Yep. Pearl is like... Oh.
So they got this little setup of food that they're gonna take to the movies with the cheeseburger backpack.
Yep.
So yeah, because
Return of the Backpack, by the way.
Because Connie I think I brought this before that Connie has strict parents, so they don't let her eat donuts because they have trans fats, and they don't let her buy anything at the movie theater. So she found a loophole in where she can sneak shit into the movie theater. So we're not exactly
buying anything,
and still get away with eating junk food at the movies. Just don't buy it and make your own. However,
Yeah, people sneak stuff in the movies all the time.
But if I can sneak shit into my pocket. If I go with Amy, she sneaks them into her purse. I can't get away with a backpack because people are gonna come to me and say, "Leave your shit in the car, buddy."
Yeah.
So I guess Steven gets away with it because he's a kid, but I can't get away with it because I'm a full-grown dude.
Yeah. That's why you bring a trench coat.
Yeah,
That would not work. Coat with big ass pockets, or something. I don't know.
So Connie wants to know how they're gonna get there, but Steven's got it covered.
Yep.
Yeah, don't
We
worry,
get
baby.
a traveling style.
We get traveling style, yo.
Which
We're
we
taking-
have the title of this episode.
We're taking Lion, yo.
Yep. And she just looks at Lion and is like,
Well, this is her first time meeting Lion. She's
yeah.
a pet lion.
I want a pet lion. Well, one that won't eat my face.
Lion won't eat your face.
Yeah. That lion, no, but a lion of reality, he would eat my face.
So yeah, before they go to the movies. However, he's like, I guess they're trying to get Lion to go somewhere, but they don't exactly. They're not properly trained very well.
Yep. Lion isn't really trained very well, but neither am I. Bing! Lions.
Yeah, he says
Lion's
the magic
ears
word.
perk up and off they go. Steven thinks they're going to the movies, but somehow,
Well, first
we have
of all,
Jesus Lion.
yeah, he like jumps into the ocean. He can walk on water apparently.
You can walk. How come you don't tell me the things you do?
Why don't you tell me you can do these things you do? So there's an awesome scene
And
where
then
they're running into the ocean, and they're like, just messing around with the boat, with the sailors, and there's an awesome shot with the whales underwater, but then you can see Lion kind of just crossing to the other side. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So then he opens up a portal, and they go through
Because
it.
he can. That's another new thing that Lion does.
He has supersonic stuff that can
Yep.
injure
He has
people,
a
but-
sonic burst. He can walk on water. He can tell where Steven is anywhere.
and he can
and-
teleport.
Not teleport, make portals.
Well, yeah. So yeah, and they teleport. Well, they teleport to a. What are you doing?
Just looking over probable movies for tonight. An episode with movies made me think, hey, movie night sounds good.
You need a better DVD collection, man. I've never even seen that one.
I've seen the TV show. Constantine, by the way, with that guy from The Matrix. Keanu Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
They teleport to a room that took me a while to realize that was actually they don't confirm it, but it's pretty safe to assure that is in fact Rose's room.
Yep. Rose's training room.
Weapon room. Either one.
Yep.
And it took me a while to realize because I didn't the symbol on the podium.
Yep. There's a podium shaped like a hand that comes up, and Steven just places his hand there, and
Well, Connie places it there for him because
Yep.
she wants to know more about it. Steven wants to be at the movies.
Yep, because Dogcopter is important
To him.
And-
But Connie, since she's into this stuff, she's into like fantasy books and everything, this stuff kind of excites her. It interests her. So she wants to know more about it, even though it's kind of not her place. But in a way...
Just imagine how geeked out Ronaldo would be if he saw this room.
Yeah, but in a way, she's learning more. She's learning, she's learning about his mom, the same as Steven. Steven doesn't know that this is his mom's place, because
Yep,
he doesn't
because
know...
he didn't see the front of the shield when he spawned it, and there's Rose's symbol right on the altar when the hand is placed there. They try a bunch of different things to get stuff to happen because
I'm pretty sure there's an alternate way of, like a proper way of doing it, but
Yeah.
their way of doing it is by poking Steven and
Yep.
just making him all... I laugh like the Pillsbury Doughboy, apparently. Well, that was a cute scene, just Connie tickling Steven. I like
Yep,
seeing
it was
stuff like
cute.
that. Press my
It was
nose,
cute.
press my nose! Boop. And then was it the cannons or no? It was the knight armor.
Yep, it was the armor, then the
Rose's light cannons.
because she has 4 of them.
Yeah, I think she designed those, and she made more than one. And for some reason, Greg has only one. Maybe she gave it to him. Maybe she left it there. I have no clue. They have like spiky chain balls and swords.
Yep. Swords, axes, spiky chain ball things.
Well, Steven gets his hand stuck on the altar, so Connie considers, I don't know if it was a joke or if she was being serious, but you're just gonna have to cut it off. Swords magically appear. Take your pick. One of them looked like the giant sword from Final Fantasy. Oh look, swords!
Wow, that's the second time we see Final Fantasy. Okay.
And for some reason, a giant friggin' penny.
Yeah, if you guys have ever seen a Batman-related thing where you're in the Batcave, you see that giant penny? It's right here too, because it's a cave. Yeah.
So that would make it more valuable than a regular penny.
Well, that would make sense.
But don't.
Yep. Steven makes that joke in lines like, "Yeah, screw that."
Yeah. And then Steven says the magic word about wanting explosions. And apparently, if you're in a
I want to
roast,
see explosions.
if you're in one of these rooms, you gotta watch your wording because stuff may turn against you, and you can have this training robot thing come after you.
This training death machine that
only responds to violence. Apparently, I don't know how that thing works.
if it responds to violence, then it would have left those 2 alone. it just went right after them. It goes after whoever said that one phrase.
Or I don't know if that's the proper phrase or if it's something else. I want to see explosions.
Bing!
I'm ready.
Exterminate. It shoots balls of lightning, fire, and ice.
It looks like a bucket with a face. It looks like Mr. Bucket. I don't know if you've ever seen those toys in the 90s. That's what it reminds me of, except it's got 3 mouths instead of 1. So Mr. Bucket, something with balls. Yeah, you put balls in the bucket and it spits them out. It's an old 90s toy, but that's what it reminded me of. That's what it looks like.
Yep.
So
but to me, I'm just seeing Michael Bay's fantasy Pat or something.
So yeah, it's attacking Connie and Steve, and they get injured, but they get Lion to get them out of there successfully.
Yep.
Teleports them back into Beach City, right
at the movie theater.
right in front of the movie theater.
Oh, now you take us to the movie. Ah!
You're welcome. That's what it looks like.
You're welcome, jerk.
So yeah, Connie doesn't feel like going because she's seen too much.
Yep. She's seen so much amazing, unbelievable stuff from Steven's life, and is like, with all this
she doesn't feel
stuff,
yeah.
Why would you spend your time with
me?
Because she believes she is so normal, so beyond normal, just total bland human.
Yeah, it's a very cute scene, and it defines her very well. Like, he apologizes because he thinks it's his fault, even though it wasn't. Like, because I mess up all the time. But then she goes, "Well, why do you hang out with me? I'm normal. I'm less interesting than you. You have a magical destiny." Yeah. And then she compares herself to Dogcopter, and I love what he did. I don't know if he meant it like to her or if he just said it as is, but I saw it as like he's comparing her to Dogcopter. So when he's saying Dogcopter's important to me, he's saying you're important to me.
Yeah.
Which I thought was cute.
Yeah, because why would you even care about something like Dogcopter?
Because it's Dogcopter and he shoots missiles out of his butt. That's all. Well, it's not all he cares about. He cares about her too. Yeah, because like he said, he likes her.
Yep.
And so
Steven asks Lion what they can do to deal with this, and a sword just appears out of his.
Well, first Mr. Bucket comes out of the portal.
Yeah, Mr. Bucket
first
back.
he's stuck in the portal.
Yeah,
he's trying to get out.
He comes out. Let's not give everything.
But But
Mr.
The sword comes out.
The bucket bot comes out of the portal, and
a pink sword, which I'm pretty sure belonged to Rose as well,
Because-
it's got the little.
Yep, and she'd have to have more than just a shield to go off of. So
That would have been awesome, just a shield and a sword to go off on.
Yep.
So yeah, he has a sword in his forehead.
Yep.
That's awesome, but it's also
yep,
creepy.
they Stephen and Connie pulled the sword out of Lion's forehead, and they just used that to block off 2 of the attacks and destroy the bucket bot
Because
with.
tennis practice was a foreshadow to this. They learned, in the last episode, Steven doesn't know how to fight with swords. In this one, he's kind of slowly learning via tennis practice, which is awesome.
Yep.
Overhead, strike.
Stuff they say actually connects to something. Everything is connected. It's.
And then,
pretty-
like the cute little kids they are, they hold hands and then they go out to the movies and
Yep.
ask for the tickets. And then they get a ticket for Lion, too.
Yep. Hi, 2 kids and 1 lion for Dogcopter 3. Wow.
Yeah,
Do you have a rewards card?
I don't even know how
Speaking
much
of which,
they.
I think
I don't know if they even. I don't know how much is a lion. Well, I don't know how much they had to pay for that lion. If they had to pay 2 seats.
I'll just count you as an. I'll just count you as the adult because this is a PG-13.
Yeah, lion.
Wouldn't it be
seems like-
PG-13?
Yeah, it would be because everything's PG-13.
Okay, I'm just gonna count you as the adult, and here are your tickets.
And lion eats his.
Yeah. Earlier he eats like some sort of gem
lizard.
gecko thing, and
Sorry, but I don't know where that thing came from or why if it bleeds blue or something. Because that's what it looked like in his mouth.
yeah, and that is the second gem that eats stuff. If he is a, I don't know if he can be considered.
I don't know
gem.
if lion is a gem or not. He
Well,
doesn't
he's
have one.
magic of some kind.
Or maybe he was a regular lion, but then Rose gave him some magic to sort of let him. Why else would there be a portal? Why else would he have magical powers, and why else would he have a portal that can somehow take out swords from him?
Yep, but we'll learn more about Lion later down the road, I guess.
And more about Rose. All we got was like a taste of the pie. We like a little sample. We didn't get the whole thing. But yeah, so yeah, they go to the movie and they're having fun, and apparently they take liberties out of the book because Connie's read the book.
Yeah.
And then a nice little MGM touch with Lion.
Yep,
Which
that
was
was adorable.
adorable.
That was adorable.
But yeah,
And
there's not much.
To those of you who don't know what that is, it's back in the old days when there was a lion at the very end of the movie that roared.
Do you think our audience is that young?
No, but you never know. Some people
MGM
might.
Lion is still active. It's not an independent film company anymore, but it's still active. Yeah, MGM went bankrupt, so now it's like with a bunch of other companies. And yeah, so not much to go off on because we already know who that room it belongs to. They don't
It's
confirm
pretty
it.
clear.
They don't confirm it, but you just have to put 2 and 2 together sometimes.
Yep. Or a lot of the time with this thing, I'm gonna guess.
Mm-hmm.
As this goes through, we're gonna have to put a lot of 2 and 2s together.
But that's what I love about this show.
Yep.
So I think that's it. I don't know. What do you
Yep.
think?
That's everything for now. In that case, I'm the 8-Bit Tie Guy,
I'm Roberto Spinoza.
and now it's time to watch a terrible movie.
Mortal Kombat, right? Not Annihilation.
What?
Not Annihilation.
Nope.
Good.